Where you were and then how did you decide to start?
Whatever I say the amount, no negotiation.
It'll anyway fall off.
50,000 rupees if I do turnover is great.
How has been the response from people, sir?
Business is gone to beyond our expectations.
Maintaining them must be pretty difficult.
Whole industrial estate, they came to know, Mr. Rao, we should not ask any discounts and all, whatever the price we have to accept.
Then how did the shift to Hyderabad happen?
Our aim is not that real estate to do. Our aim is all herbal medicine aromatic plant to be grown. Money is not the criteria.
How much time do you spend in the resort, sir?
Sometimes I used to spend 2 days.
A lot of them must have got employment in your resort also.
It became a wedding destination in the Pragati.
How many cottages do you have presently in the resort itself?
Resort, another 35 rooms we have and we are going for expansion.
How long you're there?
Every plant purifies the air, but certain plants, there's the aroma. It is nothing but is a medicine.
And that is what you set up in Pragati Resort.
I made a resort, I made a Gosala, I made the roads, avenue, and everything has like a mosquito free.
From steel, a product like steel to a product like Ayurveda and plants, this journey must have been two parts of your life.
That's why sure Rakshata.
Welcome to Conversations. I'm Suresh Kochatel. He's an engineer, turned nature lover, turned botanist, turned Ayurvedic specialist. You name it and he has it. GBK Rao has gone beyond what a normal person would do in realizing his dream. Starting in 1994 when he set up the Pragati Resorts on the outskirts of Hyderabad. Now of course it's become a part of Hyderabad city. He has carved a niche for himself by staying true to what he set out to do. Today we'll speak to him about Pragati and beyond it. Welcome, sir. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
So, the most obvious question would be, I know you started as an engineer, so you can take us briefly through that journey about where you were and then how did you decide to start Pragati Resorts?
We have come from farmer family.
Okay.
The village atmosphere.
Okay, sir.
Where up to 5th standard, the village where Mokal Lotu, Burda, Arodul, Matti, Roadlo. 5th standard వరకు ఊళ్ళో స్కూల్ ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ రేపల్లి 5 kilometers. We used to go by walk only. Experience as a childhood, we never felt that we have no facilities. So whatever it was there, that time itself my father constructed a building, 6-bedroom house. Those days RCC beam means that is the first time in the village to come. So we are very fortunate. And myself was the first engineer. Mechanical in the village. My sister Jai Kumari, she is the first graduate in that village. So we enjoyed the childhood village atmosphere. Village means, my father used to say always your hand should be like this, not like this. Like this means only when you are farmer, you are annadata. Your hand will be like this. If you are going for a job, you have to, he used to show it with the hand. You have to beg for everything, that is if you are in the job. If you are in business, you have to always, grabbing from others. That is a type of situations those days when he was a farmer. He always wanted us to be in the village only. As a farming, up to SSLC, you must study. More than that, we don't need education. My mother is not like that. My mother want something, engineer avali, baga, business cheyali. Our attitude completely different, and finally we are all the 3 brothers and 2 sisters. We shifted to the Guntur and then Hyderabad. Education anedi engineering first year I studied in Kurukshetra REC, Haryana State that
time.
Then we second year onwards in the Nagarjuna Engineering College, JNTU. Once the education engineering is done, during engineering I got very fortunate that Dr. VRK Rao is my uncle who started engineering industry, mechanical, MacFab. We started MacFab, he was the chemical engineering works. He was the first doctorate from IIT Bombay those days. When he started his small workshop, we used to go, spend more time than the college. 4 years I became with the interest and the subject knowledge. People surprised that when I went to interview for Surya and Associates, they surprised that 35 years experience people also don't have that knowledge. That is what they said. So Suri, 2 years in Hyderabad, then 3 years they took me to Spray Metal Private Limited, Pune, where they are taken one industry. There they put me as in charge for the new equipment manufacturing and designs. There, the more than 35 years experienced people, they kept aside. Suri is the first doctorate, is the royalty, is India is the number one. Those days he was having that locomotives, railways, he did is something Suri transmission. It is railway works on that with less energy, more efficiency. The moment I completed Suri 2 years and Spray Metal 3 years, then I started my own industry in Pune. There the Bosri Industrial Estate is a century Inca behind. And absolutely that was the time where first year I thought starting, 50,000 rupees if I do turnover is great. First year itself, 3.5 lakhs. That was a surprise. And I got it approved by those days. Lloyds, Bureau Veritas, Bass Council, PDL, Nagpur Explosives, all international standards. With that, what happened? The metals, you bring any metal, we join it, like titanium. There is all 316L, 310S, all very special metals, low carbon, low sulfur. Those joining, welding, that is something that is our whole Pune industrial estate. We were number one. And we used to charge as whatever I say the amount, no negotiation. The whole industrial estate, they came to know, Mr. Rao, you should not ask any discounts and all. Whatever the price, we have to accept. Otherwise, he will say that I am busy. So with that, my business is gone to beyond our expectations those days, beyond our expectations. Of course, that is, sometimes my house is just 5 minutes walk. Sometimes I used to spend 2 days in the workshop to maintain the schedule what I given 2 days. Even for meals, I didn't go to home. I used to spend time, dedication, quality, and schedule. With this, money is not the criteria. There, the name also, everything. The Bharat Forge, that time that is big industries, they came to know if anything is special in the welding process or metals to join, is only McFab engineering works. That has gone to all the top industries, including Philips. There, the first time they brought one drawing to me, this is the ladle furnace. Empty weight is 70 metric ton with the trunnions to lift. That is, the robo has to lift molten metal, 70 metric ton molten metal. It will go into 135 metric ton. The single weight of the is like a bucket having a two trunnions, and to handle that accuracy is very, very important. It's not just fabrication, 135 metric ton, but that is the two trunnions which has to be aligned in such a way. Any alignment is not correct. Bucket may tilt and fall, the whole molten metal can go, and it is very dangerous. So they called me, shown the drawing. I said, this drawing, what they mentioned, full radiography. I said, full radiography is not possible as per this drawing. Only part of the joints only, rest of the joints cannot be taken by radiography. No, this is Davy Mickey drawing. Since 100 years, they are in this field, and this drawing is made by them, Davy Mickey, London. I just laughed. What is not possible, I am telling is not possible. So they got out. There's something, what I expressed. Then they called the Davy Mickey. There's something wrong in this drawing. He says the lap joints cannot be taken radiography. Yes, he's right. After one day, they said they will confirm. After a day, they said, yes, lap joints cannot be taken. Only butt joints can be taken radiography. We will correct this. That way, we went into metals. Any metal you bring, we'll join it. That way, our slogan. After spray metal, then we went to a polymer steels. There, the high-speed steel is no manufacturing in India. We were importing almost every gram is imported. All the high-speed steel is used for drills, blades, all. We were not having that technology. We started our industry in Titlagar, where there is industry, it is 2 rupees a day wages those days in Chitlagar. That backward, very backward. They never used to have any clothes, only ribbon here, ladies or gents. Everything is skeleton. That type of place, I said, this is the right place. I came. 2,000 people I employed for civil works and that construction of this industry. They started wearing clothes, their tiffin boxes, and slowly hairstyle and dresses, everything. In 2 years, I made it first 15 rupees. 2 rupees wages, I started giving 15 rupees a day. Then some Marwadis and all, they called me one picnic. I thought they will be appreciating me. They were garrowed me and saying that you came here and started paying 15 rupees and all my household, all labor, whoever used to come, they are not coming to houses. You jumped 2 rupees to 15 rupees. When I came back, I made it 35 rupees. That time, he came to Bombay Steels and he appreciated so much. Then afterwards, he was giving me full opportunity. Mr. Rao, you are ambassador to your Andhra Pradesh. Whomever you bring, we'll give them, you are the ambassador. Like that, 1,000 acres, he allotted me for 1,800 crore project. That time, that is, I was having tremendous respect as a industrialist or politicians. There is no problem with the politician. Everyone thinks that the politician is, but I have had a wonderful experience there. The money, it is just, I never worked, that is, this much money is required. This is whatever is there. When I was, I believed only in Karma Siddhanta. You do what? Honestly and sincerely, it will come. It came like that only.
So the journey in Orissa, from Pune you shifted to Orissa. And how long you were there in Orissa?
There the high-speed steel is the import substitute. Every gram we are importing. We are used for drill bits, hacksaw blades, and any cutting tool, that is reamers, everything we were importing. Every gram is we were importing. We started manufacturing high-speed steel. That was the almost every gram is produced is being used in, and we were exporting to UK and Japan. The same high-speed steel. That is the quality which we have made. There also we are very successful. When we went to public issue, 12 times. That time 12 times public issue. We spent returning money. Postal charges we spent 70 lakhs those days. Returning money. We have to send postal charges. 70 lakhs you spent. Whatever we touch turned to gold. And name.
Then how did this shift to Hyderabad happen? How did this shift to come to Hyderabad and start Pragati Resorts? When did that commence?
Hyderabad, my uncle Dr. GBK Rao, he was having industry and he was worked in Calcutta 15 years. For me, motivation, he is the motivation. I studied my engineering first year in Haryana, Kurukshetra. Second year I shifted to. That way, my engineering I completed in JNTU. So I settled here only, Hyderabad. And my friend circle and all, because the local college is local, and we have a lot of strength. That is, being a resort we have, every alumni we meet in Pragati. It became a wedding destination is a Pragati. Pragati is the resorts is almost 100 acres, that is a resort, and around 2,900 acres all around we have purchased. Out of that, 2,000 acres we sold as a plot, and we maintain 900 acres as our land bank. Where our aim is not that real estate to do. Our aim is all herbal, medicinal, aromatic plants to be grown, because Ayurveda is been totally neglected after Britishers when they came and introduced the English medicine. Ayurveda is totally as untouchable status has come in educated people. So that is not scientific. But I have strong belief, one day or other, we have to be Bharat. India is the basic that Ayurveda, Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita, they only brought what is health to the whole world. Even surgeon, Sushruta is a surgeon where the surgeon, plastic surgery and other. So we, being Indian, we should promote our Ayurveda. That is, for that the land is required to grow the medicinal plants. With that, we went on buying land. How much you can buy with your own money? Only 70 acres, 100 acres. But why not as a business? Do like a plotting, selling, And maintaining is ours as we kept, because we grow the herbal medicine branch. That is our main focus, and the land value will increase. And whatever they get the returns, it is much returns. So those days, which I sold 200 rupees square yard, it went up to 45,000 rupees a square yard. That value increase is only because where I made a resort, I made a Gosala, I made the roads, avenue, and everything as like a mosquito free. Having a plants, lawns, green, with all this, the no mosquito means the people surprise. People say that if lawn is, if we put the lawn, the mosquitoes will come. That was the
Thought process.
in the people. But we have changed the concept, and all the desi cows, Ongol, Giri, Saiwal, Palkar, all varieties of cows, that is bulls. Again, bulls also, they get first or second prize pulling that, every year they conduct Telugu Rashtas, where the bull competition. There we every year we participate and we get there. And that way the life is so simple, village atmosphere. Sorted people like J.M. Lindo, he was the tourism, whole country he knows, every corner of the country. Because
the election commissioner also.
Election commissioner, chief election commissioner. And he settled down in Hyderabad, particularly because of Pragati. He came on first visit.
Yeah, I remember coming and meeting him those days when you just started the resort.
Right.
With just 2 cottages.
Right.
Long back.
Like that, many people. We started 32 villas first, to encourage people. 32 villas immediately sold. And then started plots buying and constructing their own houses. Slowly, water, the municipal corporation, that water also came, and that borewells depend on borewell is reduced. Water harvesting, we did so much. Because the creeks are there, 3 creeks, completely water is crystal clear and pure water. We never allow. Before we go, that place is a abundant place. All type of naturalism activities and all. It is a shelter for them. That type of place. We had threats also from them before going. That is finally everyone accepted. 18 villages. 18 villages, we have covered that area.
A lot of them must have got employment in your resort also.
650 people, they work every day. That is when the fields, where the season-wise, when it comes to season-wise, 1,500, 2,000 people, they work. As all 18 villages, they come, and also from Bihar, Orissa.
So when you look at Ayurveda as a concept and you wanted to popularize it, you also got professionals from, say, Kerala or wherever it is to come down and start the proper Ayurveda, like a resort, Ayurveda resort.
Yes,
you started that also.
Ayurveda, Dr. Sridhar, who is MD Ayurveda. Since I started Ayurveda, I took him 30 years now, almost 29, 30 years. He is heading under him the Ayurveda doctors and also the naturopathy doctors.
And how has been the response from people, sir?
People, certain section of people, once they start, they continue. This modern age, the people, they think that oil, that type of, some, they think that is we want powder massage, not oil, like that, some sort of. But it is oil is very important. Without oil, we were never, our childhood, our forefathers and all. Oil is for body is very important, even for head, hair. Now oil means untouchable today. The Ayurveda is completely with till oil, that is a novulu. That is even intake, even for cooking or for massages. It's very, very important. It is.
How many cottages do you have presently in the resort itself?
Resort, 135 rooms we have, and we are going for expansion. And all 7 stars type
facilities.
Rooms. And it's a wedding destination. People come and they book whole resort, are 70 rooms, 100 rooms. Walk-ins always will be there. It is a swimming pool, best quality of there the sprinklers, fountains.
You also got a lot of awards, isn't it, sir?
Oh, awards, that is a continuous, more than 450 awards.
Okay. But I think the concept of your resort has been appreciated by then Andhra Pradesh government and now Telangana government also.
Yes. All throughout India, we got the best awards. Dr. Karthikeyan. So he gave 2 awards in Delhi. Where the Delhi people to know, understand what Pragati is doing. He is very much Dr. Karthikeyan was IPS.
Yeah. I know he was CBI director also.
CBI
sometime.
director. So he always he promotes. He always likes Pragati means so much. He likes so much.
Now, when you're talking of setting up nurseries and selling plants also,
Right.
a lot of people from city come and buy it, sir.
Of course, the nursery is meant for that only. All type of Harichandanam, Mandaram, Kalpakam, Santanam, Parijatam, Maredu, Neredu. They're all kalprokshas, they say. You must have those plants like Kadamba. You have seen entry.
Yeah.
There's a Kadamba, there's a flower, whatever is there. These flowers there, every plant purifies the air. But certain plants, there's the aroma, which it is nothing but is a medicine. That when you inhale the oxygen, the air, it comes with the medicine.
In fact, I can see this book also which you published.
Yeah, this
called
is
Medicinal Flora of Pragati
medicinal flora.
Resorts.
That time, 650 varieties of medicinal plants. Now we found there's 1,070 varieties of plants. Varieties, 1,000.
Maintaining them must be pretty difficult.
Oh, it is. It is difficult. Comes only when you are. If you have love and affection,
Yeah.
we enjoy. We see the new leaf coming, new flower is coming. When it
So
is
how much
branches,
time do you spend in the resort, sir?
I like to spend more time in the resort than house. 2 days in a month, in a week, I go on because of my granddaughter and the education and all we are. Otherwise,
I like to stay there.
spend time there on.
And what about the next generation taking over?
Yeah, next generation, my son Ajay Chandra, he is very much in line and he only taking care now. I am just observer.
Okay,
I'm
sir.
not he is fully involved in it. His daughter, who is 9th standard now, she is also very much interested in the plants and other. She is smart enough. I hope that she is going to.
From steel, a product like steel to a product like Ayurveda and plants, this journey must have been two parts of your life.
That is the pollution. I've seen everything that in industry, how much pollution is increasing. That pollution is made me, what is the solution?
And that is what you set up in Pragati Resorts.
That's why I started with the plants that are Ayurvedic plant, which Charaka has given. The Charaka is given 55 diseases all over the world.
Okay.
Each disease, 10 plants is selected. Out of 10, any one plant is enough to take care of that disease. So 55 into 10, 550 varieties. He selected many, he knows many thousands of varieties, but he brought it for humanity, easy way of handling. That is 55 into 10, 550.
Wonderful, sir.
That 550 is the common 100 common, that 450. All we have focused on 450, we are growing. Other than the 1070, that is.
Thank you very much for speaking to HYBIZ, and I'm sure that each visit to Pragati by students from schools or even from colleges is an education, even for the families.
Now the world number one in the Pragati is going that wooden houses. The wooden houses, the concept of solid wood, pine wood. The wood, if you use more and more wood, the wood when we cut like pine, after 80 years it dies. At the 80 year, that time they cut it. If you cut it and use it and the value comes, then they grow. If you don't use them, if they have no value, why they will grow? The concept of using wood, some people say you're
destroying environment and
environment to protect. You have to use it so that the farmers, they will grow. Why they will grow unless if they don't get income and environment? That too, the cutting they do only when it is before going to die.
Okay, that's true. The end of the life for
End of the life anyway. That if you don't use it is a problem.
it will anyway fall off.
And all the soil, everything that to digest everything that must use it. That's right.
Wonderful.
The wood is always must be used. It must grow so that the environment is protected. For every tree, so many insects, birds, living beings, they are different. That's why Uksho Rakshita Rakshata. There is a proverb. 10 బావులు తవ్వితే ఒక చెరువు పుణ్యం, 10 చెరువులు తవ్వితే వచ్చే పుణ్యం ఒక సరస్సు పుణ్యం, 10 సరస్సుల యొక్క పుణ్యం ఒక నది పుణ్యం, 10 నదుల యొక్క పుణ్యం నువ్వు చేయగలిగితే 10 నదుల యొక్క పుణ్యం ఒక సుపుత్రుడు కంటే పుత్రుడు అలా సుపుత్రుడికి అంత ఇది. అలాంటి 10 సుపుత్రుల యొక్క పుణ్యం ఒక చెట్టు పెడితే వస్తుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్
ప్లాంటింగ్ ఎ ట్రీ.
planting a tree. It is our only India has got that concept, and India only got so many varieties of herbal medicinal aromatic. If you go to any country, you will find only 5-10 varieties. That too, just for
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. Thank you very much for speaking to us at
so
HYBIZ,
nice.
and thank you
It's
very
a
much.
great pleasure that you are bringing the news to the public. The
Thank
way
you, sir.
you're way of serving.
Thank you.
I'm really appreciating.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sri GBK Rao, a pioneer who moved from steel to plants and trees and Ayurveda. His passion for Ayurveda can be seen at his resort, Pragati Resorts, on the outskirts of Hyderabad. Literally like bringing up a child, he has grown them, and today it is a repository of plants and trees that serve humanity. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.
Yeah.